verse 16. Agape love. Little Bible, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Now the Bible says, God so loved that agape, that he did what? He gave his only Son, for those that will believe in him, so that they cannot die, but live forever. In other words, when God gave us Christ, it was not like he was expecting anything in return. When God gave Christ to humanity, from generation to generation. At the end of the day, we as human beings need a in other words, the gift that we got from God through agape love, who is Jesus Christ, was brought to us for our own good and not for the good of God. Remember, Tina, we were lost in our sin. We have transgressed before God and we deserve the punishment. Instead of God punishing us, he gives us a solution that takes us away from death. That's agape love. Dr. Bebe, afike sidlane endlini athathe ema-variables noma uthathe ikhompyutha ahambe uve wena kwakuthi sidlane nangu sebambophile uhambe wena on the day of judgment in court. Now bathi bona we are sentencing you to 1 year imprisonment at labor or a fine of 3,000 emalangeni. Usukume wena uthi I am going to pay 3,000 emalangeni for his fine, even though he is the person who stole my property. That is what God did. Eskabenza uthi God aqhubeke by punishing us. He says, Ningonele, I am aggrieved, but I'm offering you a way out. That's how agape love works. How many of us can do that? Praise God. Amen. Let's look at John chapter 15, verse 13. John chapter 15, verse 13. Jesus talks about a superior kind of love. Love that is incomparable. Nothing matches this level of love. It is on this verse where Jesus is telling us clearly verse 13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for friends. I think the KJV version says, greater love has no man than this, that a man will lay down his life for friends. In other words, Jesus is saying, there is no love beyond this that I have for you, that I can lay down my life by dying on the cross for you, for people that I do not know. There is no greater love than somebody choosing to die instead of the criminal himself. That person loves you. Somebody is able to lay down his life. No. Yes, he is a criminal, he is a murderer in court. The judge is saying, we are sentencing you through capital punishment to hang you. Because when you are a killer, you also deserve to be killed. In the middle of that sentence, Nkosi yenkantolo kwekuthi lona angayi kuyokufa. Ngicela ukuthi manje ufemine esigabeni sakhe kuze yena aqhubeke aphile. Uthi Jesu, there is no love beyond that. And this type of love is what we call agape love. Love, yekuthi you lay down impilo yakho kuze lo munye athole kuphila lokungcono. This is the God kind of love. The God kind of love. Let's look at John chapter 10, verse 11 and 15. John chapter 10, verse 11 and 15. John chapter 11, chapter 10, verse 11 and 15. The Bible reads, says, the thief, Jesus says in verse 11, I am a good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for his sheep. Jesus, I am this shepherd, not just a shepherd but a good one. And what do? I lay down my life in defense of my sheep. In other words, if anything wants to come and attack my sheep, let it deal with me first. And until it conquers me, it has no access to my sheep. This is the kind of God that we serve, whose love says, I am standing and I am availing myself in protection of you. Verse 15. Uti, just as the Father knows me and I know the Father, I lay down my life for the sheep. In other words, Jesus continues, Uti, I am surrendering it for you guys. This is agape love. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him should not die, but have everlasting life. This is the God kind of love. Love that goes all out for the sake of the person benefiting and not for the sake of the doer. In other words, I give without looking anything back. Even a thank you, I should not expect it when I operate under the principle of agape love. There are so many of us that have stopped giving because we gave people that did not show appreciation and then we stopped. But the godly principle of love says, continue giving even if they don't say thank you. Because it's never about what you get out of doing good, but it is about what they go through after experiencing your assistance. This is the kind of love that God is encouraging the church to embrace. That we can look at these people that we do not know and make sacrifices for them without expecting anything back. If a rich man gives another rich man something, who just would you have not done anything, because one day he will give you back. But in the Bible, sibusisiwe bazalwane. Uma sisenzela abantu esazi kahle ukuthi kude labatawuke basinike khona. Agape love. I pray ukuthi nasemakhaya the spirit of agape should prevail, where people can do things for each other without expecting any favors. Asibhadalisane. We don't make each other pay. We assist because of the love that exists in us. May God bless us, Pastor, as we stand.